Hey guys, Bashgun here, and today, don't mind me, I was just redecorating my room with my national heritage. But that aside, we're gonna be talking about this. Not this specifically. This is my Switch Lite I've had since launch. I've used the heck out of this thing. Can you tell? I don't know where the covers went for the joysticks. Um, so this is basically just me asking myself a question. Am I going to buy the Nintendo Switch 2? And as I'm sure you know by now, a couple weeks ago, the Switch 2 got announced, and I was actually in school when it got announced, so I was having lunch, and I decided to go on YouTube because what was I gonna do at lunch? Eat food? And I saw, like, 2 hours ago, Nintendo of America released Nintendo Switch 2 first look trailer. And I showed my friends, and so we had, like, 5 people gathered around my phone watching the Switch 2 trailer. And, we were all mesmerized, and then, one of the people from my friend group screamed, "Is that Mario Kart 9?" when Mario Kart was revealed in quotations. But that aside, I've had this since launch, and yeah. So the Switch 2, let's take a look at it. So, a big thing that when I initially showed it to my friends, they were raving about the kickstand, the wide adjustable kickstand, reminiscent of the OLED model, and they were like, "Oh my god, what a kickstand!" And like, I don't really care for a kickstand, but like, I mean, the Switch Lite doesn't have a kickstand. Fell onto my floor. I tried putting the SD card out, and I placed it down. You can't see it. But I tried placing. Okay, I'm talking. And the next thing that we were talking about, it was very controversial. Everybody on Twitter hated Nintendo for this. The Joy-Cons that magnetically attach to the Switch. And, like, I didn't care. I mean, going back to Twitter here, I'm mentioning Twitter way too much on this channel. Twitter was like, "Oh, what if you gave this to a kid? And what if they break the prongs off?" And I'm like, man, they're not gonna break the prongs off unless they're like that. They're not gonna do anything to that Switch. I'm gonna go get it. And I should probably show you something that this Switch does. First of all, I don't know when this happened. I'm just checking for cosmetic damages. There's a little crack, where the USB port is. There's a ton of scratches on the screen. I don't know what happened, but I did get this when I was 8 years old. So, oh yeah, that reminds me. You see this shoulder button? When I click it, it turns on the Switch. That's not me. I'm not touching the power button. I'm not touching anything. Now, I can see the power button is right next to it. I love showing that to people, and they're like, "Oh my god, what did you do?" And I think, like, doing this, or just, like, heavy wear and tear, definitely, like, shuffled something inside of the Switch. So now this register, I'm going to turn it off with the power button now. Does the power button even work? What? I did not know that. The power button does not work. What if I press down really hard on it? Oh my god. See, I'm used to turning it on with the shoulder button. I don't know if that's good or not. But the power button doesn't work anymore. And the power button is the shoulder button. So, yeah, there's that. And now, the big thing. Price. here in Canada, this is 250 bones. And I'm going to have a look right now because I forgot the price of the Switch OLED. The Switch OLED is 450 bones here in Canada. So if I'm assuming, I want to say the Switch 2 is probably going to be the same price, or $550, which I hope it's not that high, because in Canada, a PS5 is $579. So, that would be very, very, bad. So maybe, like, I just want it to, first of all, unrelated, but kind of related, when I this is related to the processing power, when I play MLB The Show on this, which, who's playing MLB The Show on their Switch? I played it, because, like, I played it on a long car ride, and the frame rate I was getting, it was not 30 FPS, it was probably, like, I'd probably be better off playing it on my 15-year-old MacBook Air than this thing, because, again, at least it runs. That's one thing I have to say about it. I have a clip of it if I can find it. Give me a moment here. MLB The Show. I want to show you this frame rate. Please give me a second. Like, the graphics aren't that bad. They aren't horrific, but they're definitely up there. MLB The Show. MLB The Show. I do not have it. I think it's on my SD card. That's currently not in. Here's well, that's fine, but, like, during, like, between innings or, like, cutscenes, it's like the players are running, frame rate's abysmal. But so that's also a reason why I kind of want to upgrade from this. So in conclusion, am I going to buy the Switch 2? Maybe. A hard maybe for now. I need to know more stuff about it, and maybe I'll buy the Switch 2. Maybe as a Christmas gift. Maybe as a birthday present. Maybe. Or I'll just stick with this for another 6 years. Because honestly, I don't care anymore. So with all of that said, subscribe to PewDiePie, and see ya.